Hello everyone. Welcome another week of light languages and collective healing. We are in the week 192. I'm here with Sister Susan, Sister Kate, and Sister Melissa. I'm Ismael Rodriguez, and we are going to start like every week with some blessings. Kishanak Anaka. Angelic invocation to connect and communicate with the highest beings of the highest light. And it says the following: Supreme divine energies and powers, beloved archangels Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Uriel, Chamuel, Zadkiel, Jophiel, Haniel, Safkiel, Jeremiel, Raguel, Raziel, Ariel, Sandalphon, and Metatron. Beloved angels, archangels, principalities, powers, virtues, dominions, thrones, cherubim, seraphim, Elohim, and Shekinah. Beloved angels of the light, love, spirit, and logos of the highest, eternal, and infinite source of omniscient, omnipotent, omnibenevolent, and omnipresent God. Beloved angels of connecting human beings with the angelic realm, highest dimensions, and highest energies of pure spirit and pure light. Beloved angels of karma, divine laws, and dharma, divine plan, please surround us. Send us your brilliant, radiant light and your unconditional, boundless love. Infinite light, infinite love, divine love. Please connect us, align us, attune us to all the angels of the highest light, spirit, and love. The holy archangels, our guardian angel, all the highest angels of the divine, and all the angelic healers, teachers, guides, and protectors. We co-create, express, and manifest supreme, total, and perfect connection to all the angels of the highest light, spirit, and love. The holy archangels, our guardian angel, all the highest angels of the divine, and all the angelic healers, teachers, guides, and protectors. We thank you from our heart and from our soul. We thank you with our whole being. We are one with you. We are one. Love and blessings for true angelic connection, perfect angelic alignment, and total angelic attunement to all, to everyone, and to everything. We constantly remain in your sacred and pure angelic energy, and we fully connect to all the highest angelic beings of the divine that we recognize as real and true, and which we deserve and love. We are love, we are light, we are whole, we are happy, we are grateful. Thank you. Amen. Tushua nak anishanamu. Honuta musanekawate. Sana amakusana. Amakanatani nishana. Mukanasesawama. Mukanatashanaka. As we do these blessings, we can, if you're watching this video, we can start all connecting with the center of Mother Earth. When we breathe in, we connect with the sun. We take the energy from the universe, from the sun, from the existence, from source. And when we breathe out, when we exhale, we send the energy to the center of Mother Earth. We do that as we do these blessings. Maka natasanakutanamo. Shinika nakatanatuna. This will allow us also to drop and let go anything that has been building up during the week, any tension, any issue, any problem. We let them go. Huanata sane kanata natuneshanaka makuhana hinika wanatanenaka hamumatao tashana wakanatashanaku matana hanakuanatashawanakata ushanawata shawanata 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 shawanata. Sawanata. Fatu Tanaka. Susan, do you feel like going next with a blessing? Welcome back. That happened, love is we are already spacey. Hatuma Chakwata. I love it. Chuba Matmat.
Gramaskio kroma kiala kioma kiaka kraski poku Nikiano Roma kiakaski kapruma kiala kyokopa makiara Uskiama kroma kiana kiama kyokuruski pakrapa kiaski malo kiama kia ai yukia Kramaskio paraski kopala kia kramakia kromaski kia krapa kyoko Amio breed Gramaskio praski pokia mia rama kiana kiumaski kiana kyokia kramaski kapolokia kramakia kalakia kupuku kramakia kalakia kupupa kraski kapuku Munyanaski kramaski kupukula Yama kramaski kupula kiakaski Yama kiakalaki Upakia kamaski maski kaprumaski kakakayola Yamai kiamoski apolokia kramaski kapruma kakakaoma kramaski kapula kiaka imakiana piano kria kumakski kala kyokopopa makski kalokyo kroma kiaka Maya lokia makia kira ski kapula kia kaka makio kumpuya skia amo kia ruma kia ski kapula kia ama kia lo ruma ski kaka koko makia rayo skia akia kupa kaka kaka moski kauyopa makia Kia kaka maski kopula, kia kramaski kopiuku, kala kia kramaski kia kapolo, kia kriska pupu kala maski kala ya kaka mayo kuku maski ya kala. Mia kramaski polo, kia kakaski kapoko, kaka muski Paski kopuma kiana mea akuma kiala kia kraski pola kia ya mala kia puker. Yeah.
Wow. Thank you so much. Kuatanaka sana. I truly believe that we don't have any doubt that you are so connected to the blue avians and other species of birds. Kachuanak anas ashatai takuana esinak anata. I do resonate a lot with the bird tribes with these light languages. Kanutana, Hatutana. Who do you connect with when you are channeling, Susan? What do you feel? Do you feel someone is any being specific or
no? For me, I think it's me in another
no.
another part of me.
Is frequency, you tapping into the frequency of another aspect of you.
Yes, it's not someone else.
Exactly, it's you. A lot of people spend years and years believing that those guides that they have, they spend years and years believing that they are other people, other beings.
No,
And
no.
most of the time is ourselves helping ourselves here.
Yeah, yeah. And they are very light part of me.
Yeah.
They are very funny and yeah, they're very high, I think high frequency.
Frequency.
Yeah, but they're very light and fun, and they are floating like, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we resonate with that a lot.
Yeah.
We feel that. We feel. I feel more and more, and sometimes this happen in these events that Sister Melissa or another sister start channeling a being or some light languages, and those light languages, I feel that they are also like they belong to me. Like if they are capable to channel another aspect of me as well. So it's like we, in a way, when we do these gatherings, we can also connect to our higher selves and also to other aspects of of us in other dimensions. And yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing. And gradually we will discover more and more about how magnificent this is, because it's magnificent.
I really like it. Yeah, it's very interesting. Yeah.
It's incredible because we never know where they are taking us, and it's every time we do a transmission, it's like a new experience. They help us to open our heart to release all that tension that we've been carrying during the week. Because we don't stop working with the energies, as we mentioned in the beginning. We've been doing so much work, so much energy work for others and for ourselves. Even when we are sleeping, we are doing a lot of work. So yeah, they do help so much in make us feel lighter and full of love. And yes, it's a very gentle and fun love. Tikawata shaka tawata. I'm very familiar. One tribe, definitely we are one tribe. Do you mind showing Melissa what you found the other day in your garden?
Oh yes.
Look, Melissa, what she found.
Oh wow.
Do you think it's a sign? It could be the bird tribe.
I was getting kind of feline vibes as well.
Yeah, felines, because we are very connected to the felines as well. Yeah. We are connected to many species. And as we open more our heart, we host more frequencies from our origins. So we discover more who we truly are and where we come from. But this goes gradually, because it cannot come only in one go like this. It will be too much. Kanaka Yanata. And they also like us to experience it the way we do, like, appreciating, integrating, sharing, discovering things that we can do with them. And they are coming and helping and facilitating, especially the chaos that we are experiencing in planet Earth. Kinaka tina kawana. Yeah, they are helping a lot. Haneka tashanakwana. Thank you, Sister Susan. Kutaneka wama. That was an amazing blessing. Muma shanaka tiana, and a confirmation of what we were talking before. That's how it felt in my heart. A total confirmation of what we were saying. Melissa, do you want to go next?
Yes, I can do.
Thank you.
Dare kote are mokoshana tiaro katia makashini tiaro makaya natisha katayo roma Ia katio roma kashitia romia kitia rashanitia romia nitia atia koshokotea roma katia netia rashakatia mokotio reatia rea mokosha ia natasha katia roma katia watia rea mokosha netia atia roma natia tashitia roma kotoyorea makasha notoyora menitia kataya ranata atia mokasha ashiki tia marea notoishi ia natasha kanatio mokatia roma natia katio romia nitia kotosho kotoyora makata Anitia roma yeshi nitia kasha natia romo kotiara tia kata tia romo nitia katiaro shokotoyoro Iare shikata yoroma yanitia kasha ketia mokoya aramanetiya rashakoto yorenitia atia koshanitia mokota aromanata shokoya iamakati oramashanitia kota amanoto yorata. Rejoice. Thank you.
Wow, amazing. Wata no wata. Shawamakata. I was observing and sensing at the same time how the earthly languages here on planet Earth, how when we come across with another person from another country, how we say, I don't understand, or it doesn't make sense, or it doesn't really connect much with each other. For example, maybe the languages between Spanish and Italian and Portuguese, they connect, but there are other languages that they don't connect at all. With the light languages, even if they sound very different, they connect with each other, all of them, because they connect in frequency. They don't connect in meaning, like the earthly languages that we usually we use them trying to give like a meaning with our mind, and here we are giving meaning with our heart. We are understanding them in our heart, and from there we can interpret them. And this is why they are so amazing, because they don't need to be the same and they can connect perfectly. To me, it was like a continuation of what Susan did before. It's like completely different language, but a total continuation of each other.
The language of your heart, because you're coming completely dropping out of your mind and you're just allowing
exactly
your heart to speak.
You're surrendering to that frequency love, which is one. When we say it's one, we are one. That frequency, I think they mean that frequency, when there is no difference, so we don't judge with the mind, we just love. How many things during the day intervene with your minds in this frequency that you call love? Kanikata, that's what they say as a question. So it's just a question that they like to drop there, so that we start like monitoring more our days, and they want us to like integrate more, that we are capable to go back to source much quicker, like in a blink of an eye we can get back to a high frequency if we want to. But if we let the mind judge or that super high activity that sometimes we have, just because we believe that we are going to solve problems if we use it a lot, sometimes it works in a way against us. Sometimes we need to go through so that we discern and we realize that we can combine the mind and the heart together without creating any separation between them, creating alignment with both of them, Kuana, and with every chakra. That's for the heart. QHHT. Tanavata. Thank you, Meli. Thank you. Hatu Shanek Wana. Wow. The vibes are really high now. Keira, do you want to do a blessing? Hunu tushuku anata shana kane shana woneti anakatayana. Maybe not. So let's go to the next step. Taimik Anna, she can do the blessing anytime later on when she's not busy. Kamakas ane shanik auto tichana kuana. And if you want to, we can start with the intentions. So if you are at home, please think or process anything that you might think or process or think that is good to process about the world, about your lives, about your family, something that you would like to ask for to make things better. And this simple exercise helps a lot to raise the vibration in this planet when we do this consciously and with our heart, really purely, authentically. Mikanata natas anaka anasetawa seneki kamakumasanashana. My first intention will be to create the connection between the different constellations on Earth, the different constellation of brothers and sisters and communities that are coming together. So I would like to set the intention to send love and light so that we can all connect better and also connect to more brothers and sisters so that we don't feel like aliens on Earth and we start feeling like more abundance in connecting with others. Because we were mentioning before we started recording that somehow the divine plan places us in different parts of the world and they make sure that there is a certain distance between each other. So yeah, I want to send light and love so that we can meet more brothers and sisters, obviously for the highest good in divine timing, not before or not later, but yes, so that we can start creating these communities that we know that we are going to create at some point. Many brothers and sisters, they are ready for this. So yeah, I want to send light and love so that we can get signs or pieces of this puzzle that could help us to find the ways to create these communities together and maybe organize events somewhere, meet somewhere in each other's countries. Mishenet ana mata anata sana quota seneta kaika kunaka. I want to also set the intention to raise the awareness and consciousness on planet Earth with every human, so we discern more about war and all the issues that are being created by politicians. I'm seeing a lot of people being divided by different political orientations, and I'm seeing a lot of division in the world. So I want to send love and light so that people start purely discerning that is not black or white, that there is many other options that we can choose to come together and to find peace together. So I want to send light and love to balance everything that is happening on planet Earth. And these are my intentions that I just mentioned them because they were coming at the time. They were coming, and maybe if I let them and I don't write them down, maybe I forget them. Kana sanash inakiana. My higher self said that will never happen. Kinagata, because they say I'm here to support you on that. Not only me, everyone. They, just like I said before, when we do these encounters, we also share our guides and the different aspects of ourselves. And our higher selves, they also connect in a very high vibration. So our higher selves support each other here when we set pure intentions, when we set love and light for the planet and humanity. It's like it's just as we become one. Tamakutate tenikawama. Sinana, zero resistance, pure love. Kamakatasana teneta eshanakatwanata. Okay. Do you want to go next, Meli, with intentions? Kututa.
Yes. Don't know if these are intentions or just thoughts or a bit of both, but what my personal journey this week is like reflecting on how far we've all come. And it's very easy to forget. We all get like stuck in like, oh, what's next? What's next? What's next? What are we going to do next? Like, I know I'm being called to do something. We're never like fully present. So I have been bringing prayer into my practice, and I'm finding it so rewarding. But it's my own style of prayer, but it's just basically just thanking the creator, God, universe, whatever you want to call it, for how far I've actually come, for all the challenges that I actually have faced, and realizing like my strength, and I'm very aware that everybody on this journey has not had it easy, but we've also had lots of blessings, and we are shining, and we will still have to go through bumpy rides. And I just want to like give my gratitude for everybody that is going through this journey, because it is not for the faint-hearted, and you're all amazing. And yeah, so a lot of gratitude, a lot of love. And I would like to send love, unconditional love, into the social media platforms. I know there's a lot of like love in there and like spreading awareness, but there's also a huge energetic shift that I'm feeling with that. And it's not very nice. And so I would like to send love into like the social media platforms for people, and just love and respect, and for everybody that's spreading kindness, compassion, speaking their truth, and standing up for what they believe in, for their greater good and the greater good of all. And yeah, just basically just love everywhere.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you for sharing that, Meli, because the platforms are really infected with a lot of I don't want to say the word, but you know what I mean. They made you feel like no wanting to come back anymore. But I'm using them to spread the light. So I've been very tempted to just close my account in one of them, and we are together. But then I have this other part of me that says, what about everything that we've been doing for so long? I mean, maybe
Yeah.
5 years now. So
Yeah. But
so-
I do encourage what you're saying as well, like, because social media is good, and social media is good for spreading the light and spreading awareness and speaking your truth, and everybody's having, well, they say that they're speaking their truth, but like a lot of them that are speaking their truth, they're getting dropped.
yeah, they're misleaded.
Or are getting completely hijacked.
Very much.
But I do feel like community, coming back to community, like face to face, like if we can do what we're doing on social media, what can we do when we're all together?
Exactly.
It's going to be far more impact.
Yes.
It's going to be amazing.
Every
Yeah.
time I imagine one light language meeting somewhere, I don't really mind. I mean, if it's in Scotland, in Scotland. If it's in Canada, in Netherlands, Spain, I don't mind. Here in England. Wherever we meet, I know that it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be whatever we do in that. I don't know how to call it, but like retreat or whatever we do to create a community is gonna be really, really amazing. That's what kept me also like, okay, let's continue, because all these 1,000 people that they've been coming across with my page, they are there for a reason.
They are.
So, and they have been coming for the last 5 years. So
They will keep on coming, and that's why we're here, because they're the people to look for.
And what we can do is what you say, send lights and love to all the social platforms, because they are helping people to express themselves.
Yeah, there's a lot of judgment and not enough kindness. And just, it needs to be the other way around, basically.
Yes. Wow. Yes, very much. I'm like this because I've been thinking about it this week. I have had this very present this week. Like I got to a point where really should I continue with it? Especially the one called face. That one I find a lot of density in that platform.
I was just reflecting on when I was a kid, and like I'm still quite young, and I think I was maybe 13 or something when I got my first mobile phone. But when I was a kid, we used to just go and knock on people's doors and run up hills and everything. And technology is good, don't get me wrong, it's been like, it's advancing as we're advancing, but I kind of miss
it's creating separation as well.
Yeah.
Yes. This spontaneous attitude that we had before, or just calling someone straight away.
Yeah.
It's like in the way that these technologies has evolved. It's like people feel like if someone receives a call, it's like being invasive, and it's nothing to do with that. If you come from the periods of life that we come from, that was the most natural thing, just to call someone and talk.
Yeah.
That was natural. Now it's like you have to arrange an appointment. I'm exaggerating a little bit, but it sounds like it's like we went to another extreme. It's like I usually say to the person, are you free? Do you want to meet later? Or something like that. And then we arrange the call or the meeting. But yeah, I remember that before we were just knocking in each other's doors. Yeah, definitely. Or calling, or just shouting through the window, "I'm here!" And that's it. And you come out, you start talking, and then you do your plans. And easy and nice and very human as well. So yeah, I think technology is here on Earth so that we can use it in positive ways. And then with these intentions, we want to send also love and light to create discernment in how to use technology nowadays, so that people start discerning what is technology good about, and don't lose the humanity within that we all have, and the natural love that connect us all. Yeah. Raising awareness, raising consciousness. I love. Hartishanakata. Anything you would like to add more, Meli?
No, I think that's it. Thank you.
That's it. Okay. Thank you. Susan? No.
Yeah. My intentions is about balance. And it's for the balancing myself from the high frequency to the low vibration there, the trauma things, and that's really out of balance, and that's.
I think we are all experiencing that. I think it's part of the process.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm happy that you are asking for that also, because we all need that.
Yeah, and it's very challenging thing.
Super challenging, yeah.
Yeah, but I think that's also also with the planet and the Earth, it's also out of balance, and yeah, that's my intention for more balance and harmony in myself, in the Earth, and other people, I think. And also for myself, that I want better setting healthy boundaries for myself in life, to connecting with other people. Yeah.
Wonderful. Sanesha Anakas Anasina. Yeah, because often recognizing the boundaries, we can connect with more people without suffering, without going through pain. Amaka Anita, no, recognizing the boundaries. Masanesaniki Nakataine. Hanumana Kishana Kuata. I want to also set an intention for everyone here in the group, so that we connect with our guides, angels, everyone, just as the invocation was about. Connect with the angels, connect with every light being, every aspect of ourselves, so that we connect the energy that we need for the healing later on that we are going to do.
Yeah.
So I want to set the intention to raise also the frequency for our gifts, for our skills, for all our abilities, so that we can do a very good healing session later on. If you are watching this video when we are doing the healing sessions, even though we are focusing the energy today to Susan, everyone is healing. When we do healing, everybody heals. That's the wonderful thing about healing. That is, even if we are setting the intention of more or projecting more energy to Susan, everything is healing. Everything, everyone here if you're watching the video as well, because there is no space and there is no time. So whenever you are watching this, you will also receive the energy. So open as a sponge and absorb all the light we are going to be sharing in a moment. Shenita Nakuana, I want to set also the intentions to send the light languages there where it's needed, even in those parts of ourselves that we don't know that we need them there. So whatever we are not aware of, please send the light languages there so that we can be reinforced and raise our balance and our vibration. It's very connected to what Sister Susan mentioned.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Just go in with an open heart and remove all the pieces that we don't know about yet. Just before, did anybody feel the shift in the energy yesterday? Or was it just me?
The way I'm experiencing all of this is that it's like it's a non-stop shifting.
Yeah.
So if sometimes it's a brother contacting me, have you felt this? I said yes, and then there is another sister. Have you felt this? Oh yes, as well. And it's like non-stop. It's like boom, 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 boom.
I found it rather odd. Like, because the whole week I was quite upbeat, and today I've been quite upbeat. But yesterday, even when I went outside, which I felt more balanced outside, but everything was like eerily quiet. Like the nursery was quiet. When I went to pick up Jack, it was quiet. I went out for a walk,
weird day. Yeah.
And everything was just quiet, and I was just like, and then I came home and I had like things to do, and I was like, I don't want to do anything. Like I just sat and I was like, what's
Zero
wrong?
motivation.
Yeah.
We needed that extra motivation to do things, and we didn't have it yesterday. I didn't have it yesterday.
No. Yeah, it was really interesting.
Yeah. I called Naida, and Naida was going through a bad day as well.
Mm-hmm.
My sister was dealing with relationship emotions, re-encountering one of her girlfriends, dealing with the fear of driving the car, and things like that. A lot of things that yesterday, the only solution I found to do is just go and play basketball. I needed to put everything aside and just go and have fun like a child, and that's it. And that helped because when I came back, I was so tired that I slept like a baby. But yeah, it was a weird day, very weird. In a way, I'm looking forward to what I was mentioning before, that on the 3rd of June, there is an alignment of planets, of 6 planets. In my birthday, there are 6 planet alignment. So in a way, I'm kind of curious about what's going to happen and how we are going to feel about it. And because I feel that everything that we've been experiencing has connection to this alignment somehow.
Mm.
So let's see how we are on Monday. Maybe we all have like we have ascended and we all have white hair and different clothes. We are in a different dimension. Maybe there is a massive shifting on Earth, and Mika, another one, because I truly feel that we are going through multiple shiftings of every kind, and in previous gatherings, previous weeks, we have received many times the messages, these are times for gathering like the way we do it here, but also to connect with each other, to communicate with brothers and sisters who are in similar vibrations, so that we just share the way we are doing what is going on in this world, because it's a lot. Sometimes can be felt like it's too much, it's a lot, and then when we talk, things change, things becomes easier to see, to feel, to process, to integrate, to everything. Misha nakata, siya nakatuinya kayana. So yeah, I want to send light and love also for that balance and integration, so that we can integrate all of these changes better, if there is a way to do it better, because at the same time, I'm feeling that we are doing a wonderful job. They keep telling me all the time that you feel like, oh my God, this is so hard, but they keep telling me, but you are doing great. You're doing great. And I said, really?
Okay, yeah.
Really? Thank you.
Really?
If this means great, wow.
Yeah.
This is really amazing. My higher self is joking now, saying, you are alive, aren't you? I say,
Yeah,
thank you.
alive and kicking, yeah.
Alive and kicking, yeah. Watiana. In a way, they are, I agree with them, because we are still here and things hasn't been easy. So in a way, I agree with them that we are doing great, because we keep going, and we keep supporting what we have passion for. We keep having this hope to keep evolving and understanding more why we are here, no? Like finding these pieces of the puzzle, putting everything together, and expanding more and more. We have glimpses of or moments of brightness and awakening and all of that, but suddenly we are again in another process. It's like, what?
Yeah.
I didn't even have 5 minutes to enjoy this one. And then you are dealing with another one. And so sometimes I do that. I say, I need a break. I'm going to play basketball. Goodbye. I stop everything and I say, because basketball is that's what helps me to disconnect from everything. I disconnect the Wi-Fi at home. I disconnect all the anything connected to the mains. I disconnect everything. I light a candle. I put some incense. Then I cleanse all the flat, and then I go. And then when I come back, I feel like my body's new, and the flat is different also. But I need to do that, otherwise it's like one process is connecting to another and overlapping each other, and then you say, hold on a second, give me a break. For God's sake, give me a break. And neither is the same. Neither is say, how can you handle these energies, cousin? I say, well, I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. And then yes, I think one of the things we can do is to share with each other, to do what we can. And they keep telling us that we are doing what we are meant to be doing. That contribution to the planet, because each of us is contributing with the awakening, with that thing that might seem little to us, because we are the character in the movie taking action. That seems to be little is a lot. It's a lot. They understand everything we do as is a lot. And the more we get awakened and contributing, that's it. The more we will change the frequency, and we'll see more results. Coming. The thing is that we are experiencing the extreme polarities for a while, and they are going from more to more, and that's also what is very challenging. But wow, I don't know. Personally, in my heart, I feel that simultaneously our heart is opening more. All our chakras are connecting more. All the conversation I have with brothers and sisters, they are raising to a different level. And they just show me the picture that you share, Melissa, of Jack the other day. They just put that in my third eye now.
Mm-hmm.
That is happening. That is happening.
It is polarities, and I do feel like we're doing a lot when we're sleeping as well. And some days we'll wake up and we're like, oh, like, yay, I'm full of energy. And then the next day, like yesterday, was just like, I don't even know how I got through that day. But even though I did use
It's like so extreme, bro. It's a super roller coaster.
I'm getting that Elton John song in my head. I don't know if you're familiar with it, like that I'm Still Standing.
I'm still standing.
Yeah.
I love that song. I love that song. Because it has helped me through life a lot since he created it.
Yeah.
It has helped me a lot. It's like a kind of soundtrack in my life. Shamu Kate and I has so much power, that song. I'm still standing, definitely. We are.
Yeah, we are.
We are.
And it's something to be proud of, and yeah, we need to give ourselves
and integrate that pride as well. Integrate it, because it has nothing to do with the ego. It's about recognizing that we've done it. So we've done it until here, until this far. So it's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot. I want to send light and love also to every brother and sister who has not direct connection. I mean, we all have direct connection to spirituality, but there are some brothers and sisters in the planet who believe that they are not connected. So I want to send love and light to all of them as well, because I appreciate so much to have these abilities and this privilege and honor to share with others, sisters and brothers who have also these abilities activated and who recognize also what we are doing in a way here, and who all of them, all of us who are contributing in making this world a better place. Again, with zero ego, just wanting to make this place a better world. Tanika and Shana. Buonakata. Any other intention? Keita, are you there? Maybe not. Yes!
I had this interesting thing happen during the blessings.
Ooh.
I saw myself like pop inside the placenta.
Whoa! Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then I cried, so I don't know if that's like related to like before I was born. And then I had to lay down, and then I turned off my video to lay down again because I feel kind of nauseous with a headache.
Okay, love. Okay, yeah, take it easy and consciously channel all the energy. Visualize it flowing.
And then also for like the last 5 months, sometimes I get this release where my head shakes, like an energetic. I don't know if it's like something coming in. I don't know if it's like related to the throat chakra block. Like, so I guess the intention would be to release any, how do I say? Like, any vows that I made that no longer serve me. Like, I feel like I promised to never use my voice again. And it keeps coming up in this life. Like, I use my voice and then I get punished. You know, like, so to clear and heal that.
Can I just say something? So
I was going to ask you, Meli.
And
yeah,
Melissa,
Let's see if it's the same, but this is something to do with the what I was feeling. No, go ahead. I will tell you later. Doesn't matter.
I was like, obviously we'll channel light languages and send love to that, but I think it's maybe like any old contracts or vows of silence that you've taken, because you've been a nun or something in a past life and you've taken a vow of like silence, or anything that's kind of like any kind of contracts that's stopping you. Or I've had that issue when me and Ismail did like the past life thing with the witch thing. That's where like my throat chakra was getting all like clogged up there. So yeah, we'll send love into that. But last week, and it's been niggling at me, and apologies that I never got back to you, but if you want, we can do, I would like to kind of meet up with you and then we could do some theta.
That's what I was going to say, love.
what is it?
I can do like some theta healing on you.
Theta healing.
Okay.
So
That's what my guides was telling me, Meli. That's what
Yeah.
I wanted to say. That they told me theta healing.
Yeah. So we can kind of get rid of all like the old vows and contracts that are no longer serving you through. Basically what theta is that you go up to the 7th plane of existence. So like it's just like a meditation, and I'll guide you up, and then we go straight to the creator of all that is, and we just like clear you of like any energies, any waywards, anything that's no longer serving you. And then there's belief work as well. So like we could do some belief work sessions about like if you believe that it's safe to use your voice, and like we could focus it on the throat chakra and any beliefs that your body is still holding from maybe from your timeline or other timelines or generational timelines, because it can get passed through. We can just pull those beliefs and like put new ones in, if that sounds like an idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll organize something for that.
Unbelievable. Oh.
Definitely. I was thinking that last week. I did feel that last week, and I was like, oh, I must ask her if I can just practice on her as well.
Yeah, and I was telling them before you got on the call that I saw my mom's friend on Wednesday, and she did some energy clearing, and then I saw an eagle's head at my sacrum, and it was like super tense, and the beak wouldn't open.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. But anyways, yeah, I feel like it's all coming up because it's like, okay, you're ready for this to come up and let go. So
Yeah. And it's so easy for it to close back up again as well, though, because like it's that's where my light languages have kind of come in handy for me, because I in this space, may I add, because it's somewhere that I can kind of freely express myself. And then I feel like the more I'm expressing my light languages, even if it's just me by myself walking, then it's giving me my voice back at the same time. It's not just me expressing light languages, it's me kind of standing up for myself, setting boundaries, and and I suppose the theta has made a difference as well, because like it's just pulled out old kind of limiting beliefs. Like I actually held a belief in my body that I would be killed for being a healer.
Mm-hmm.
And that could have been like from past generations or past lives or whatever, but I still had that belief in my body. So that was stopping me obviously going further, because I believed that I was going to be killed for being a healer. So yeah, it's easy to kind of pick that, like to navigate them, and then once you find out what your beliefs are through your body, then you can replace them with more helpful ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meli, do you remember the meeting that we had, this gathering, when you did like a session of Zeta healing that was very like kind of light, like a meditation? Do you
Yeah.
remember?
Yeah.
Do you feel like doing that, like a general one, or is complicated or complex to go through that?
No,
Because that's what I felt when Keira was talking before, and they were telling me Zeta healing, and I was asking them Zeta healing, but what specifically, and they say what she did in one few weeks ago. They say, and I'm saying this in 22:22 in the clock. It's 2222.
Oh, yeah.
Do you feel like doing that, Meli? Or is
Yeah.
complicated?
No, I can do like
I remember that one was like very, very like light, like a very kind of,
like a clearing,
yeah,
basically.
like a clearing, very, very. It was, I don't want to say simple because it was very effective, but at the same time was very simple, and it was really nice, really nice. I felt that it did a very good job in the group that day. And when I ask my higher side, I say that one will be good. That one that she did will be. But yes, ask her. He always say ask.
Yeah, no, that's okay. See, I'm so used to like doing it on myself because I do it like every day. So like I've kind of found a way to get up to the creator quicker, but I will guide you.
Okay.
Okay. If you all want to center yourselves in your big beautiful hearts, and just take a couple of deep breaths into your heart space. And I want you to imagine golden roots coming out of the soles of your feet, going down through all the layers of the earth, the rocks, the minerals, going further and further down until you meet the core of Mother Earth, where there's a big rose quartz crystal. I want you to wrap your roots around this crystal and bring this energy back up through your roots, through the layers of the earth, through your feet, up your calves, and send a healing through your calves. That is where your inner child is held. And send a healing through your thighs. That's where your teenager lies. And I want you to imagine the energy going through each one of your chakras, lighting it up as it goes. The root, the sacral, the solar plexus, the heart, the throat, the third eye, and out through the crown. Now I want you to imagine there's a huge bubble of energy above your head and a little miniature version of you inside this energy bubble. This bubble is yours. It can be any color that you want. I want you to see your ball of energy going higher and higher out through the ceiling of your house, into the sky, into the stars, out of the Earth's atmosphere, higher and higher and higher until you meet some white lights, and then you'll see darker white lights, and this will be a layer. White, dark white lights, light lights, dark white lights, until you meet a jelly-like substance. I want you to go through this jelly-like substance. This is the laws of the universe. And go higher and higher. You might find that you see this pink mist. I want you to go through this pink mist. This is the law of compassion. And go higher and higher and higher until you meet this pearly iridescent light. This pearly iridescent light is the light of the creator of the seventh plane. And I want you to go higher and higher and take a couple of deep breaths of this energies. Creator of all that is, it is commanded to resolve, dissolve, and discrete all soul fragments from all generations of time, eternity, and between time belonging to myself or anyone else in this group, Susan, Ismail, and Kira, to be cleansed, released, and returned. Thank you. It is done, it is done, it is done. Creator, show me. Creator of all that is, it is commanded for everyone in this group to be disconnected from all mass consciousness, gossip, and fake news, and to align their chakra system so that it matches the Creator's chakra system. To clear all of us of any hooks, waywards, any fallen entities known by any name, in any language, in any sacred name, clearing their homes, any psychic attacks, psychic hooks, vows, hexes, any black magic, any negative energies, any negative thought forms, any free-floating memories. They must go by the law of nature and the law of grace, and sent up into God's light now. Thank you. It is done, it is done, it is done. Creator, show me. I bring in Archangel Michael for protection, and I bring in the Creator's definition of unconditional love. Creator of all that is, it is commanded to bring each one of us in this group, to bring our three eternal molecules back into full alignment with Source. and to fill every cell, molecule, atom, organ, bone in our body with the Creator's definition of unconditional love. Thank you. It is done, it is done, it is done, Creator, show me. Okay. And I would just like you to imagine yourself with this huge shower above your head of the pearly iridescent light, and shower yourself off of this energy and see yourself back inside your energy bubble, and make your way back down through the jelly-like substance, through the white lights and the darker white lights, back down into the Earth's atmosphere, into the stars, into your bodies, back through your chakra system. Feel this energy going back down through your legs, down the soles of your feet, back down the roots, to the core of Mother Earth. And as these roots unravel themselves, bring that energy back up through the soles of your feet, through your legs, through your chakra system. And if you like to energy break, you just rub your two hands together twice and put your right hand above your head like you're zipping yourself up. And you can open your eyes. Everything's so much more brighter.
Thank you so much, Mama.
Welcome.
Yeah, thank you so much. So nice.
Welcome. Does everything feel a bit more brighter?
For me, it was very hard to come back.
I know it is.
Yeah, to come back here, it's very hard to come in my body, and I think, no, I don't want to stay there.
I know. I go up there quite a lot, and if anything that I'm wanting to manifest, or I don't know, I feel more closer. So like sometimes I'll go up there and I'm not even wanting to manifest. I just want to voice what I'm grateful for, and it just seems to have a whole different frequency if I just sit there and be like, I'm grateful for this, thank you for giving me this, and like all that stuff. Yeah. It's beautiful.
I'm in total peace. How is Keira?
I'm good, thanks. Thank you, Melissa.
You're welcome.
Feels softer now.
Yeah.
We are soft.
Yeah.
Like pink clouds.
Yes.
And whenever, like, I know, like, I've done light languages before, but since I've known, like, the theta, I always go up to the Creator, and I ask to channel beings of, like, the 5th and the 6th plane through the 7th plane. So anything that's coming that I'm channeling is coming through the seventh plane and channeling through me, so that I know that it's coming straight from source. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful.
Because
Really
there's little tricksters out there sometimes.
Yin and Yang.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I'm in that state of peace that I do. Hanusana, Tana, Tanesana, Kamo, Kateana, Anitana. I saw a city, kind of Babylon, like if it was Babylon. I saw a little child like crying, but once I went to that city, the child was happy to reach there. I also felt a lot of energy through my legs. Impressive, really impressive. Like when we were connecting to the rose quartz, the roots were creating so much energy in a spiral going up my leg.
Yeah.
Both legs, Ishana, Kanata, and releasing the tension.
I did an interesting meditation with like my theatre teacher, like, and she took us all up there, and it was like about, I think she's kind of had like this downloads that we've got so many portals in our wombs, in our womb space, and it's like our manifestation thing. But we did like, we obviously went up to the seventh plane, and we got out of our bubble, and we went into a cloud and met our younger self, and basically just told our younger self, like, you're so loved, you're so worthy. And I was just in tears, like and then we went through, me and my younger self, we went through this door, and we could imagine whatever door you wanted, like, and we seen our older version of ourselves, basically, like lying in bed, like on our last days, and they were like, is there anything? And you could see people around the bed and how many people was there, and then she was like speaking back to you, being like, we did it, we did it. And there was just so much like happiness, and she was just like, I wouldn't change a thing in my life. And it kind of made you realize that, like, all this stuff that we hold on to, like, unnecessarily, like, it's the stuff that's holding us back from becoming everything. Because when you, like, life is short, basically, and we all, like we say, we've all got a choice. And do you want to be that one that's just holding everything on to, being resentful, judgmental, and or do you want to be the one that just at least tries and goes, and like rewards, like you get rewarded for that, and you had so much love because you were loved. And yeah, it was interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, because you say that when these roots were reaching the calf, it's like there was like our energy from childhood, and then in the thigh, it was our teenager time. Yeah, when you say the calf, straight away I saw that child, straight away, boom. And it wasn't happy, it was sad.
Yeah.
I don't even identify myself with that child. I don't even know who is. But it was a child who was sad, and then at the end it wasn't. So I'm happy that found home, that type of Babylon city. That's what I felt, that the child found home.
Oh, I love.
So
Yeah.
beautiful, so beautiful. And that's why I'm like speechless.
Yeah, because what I meant by waywards as well, just in case anybody doesn't know, is like when we say like fallen entities, or maybe the bit more of the harsher ones, the ones that are kind of disruptive, but like waywards can be ones that have just kind of lost their way. They haven't found themselves up into the light. Like
they just need some guidance.
They need guidance to get there. Like, and my teacher did mention something to me, and this was before she did theta, but she was like very intuitive, and she used to visit this lady who had dementia, and she didn't really know that she had dementia. She just was like, I just went in there and cleaned and gave her food, and a little while after she passed away, but this lady was always like really grumpy with her, basically. Like, she wasn't a very nice lady. But this lady, when she passed away, she came to her in her dreams, and she was like, oh, I always liked you, I know you're going to be able to help me. And she took her to her house. Like, it was kind of like the Wizard of Oz. Everything was like spiraling around, and she took her to her home, and she was like, why are these people in my home? Because she, obviously, when she passed away, she didn't have dementia anymore, but she didn't realize that she had passed on. So like, there's lots of instances like that where people have got dementia here, and then once they pass on, they do not have dementia anymore, but they don't realize that they've passed, so they're just floating around, looking for guidance and confused. So yeah.
And sometimes they don't even know that sometimes they don't even know that they need guidance. They are just in a state where they are not discerning anything, and they are like trapped, and they're not doing any harm to us. They are not trying to do any harm to us. They are taking energy maybe from us, yes, but they don't do it in purpose to hurt us. And then when we cross these dimensional levels or realities, and we find them, like I found this child, that's it. It's like rescuing someone, no, and sending the child home at this Naka.
And waywards can be anything. Like, if anybody's like said anything negative about you, or judged you, or sent kind of like evil, maybe not evil, but like negative things towards you without you knowing about it, then they're like little, or if you've been somewhere that's maybe not like high frequency, then they can kind of latch onto you. They're kind of like fly a light bulb, basically.
Yeah, and as we are exposed to public practically every week, that can happen anytime also. Even from a video, someone coming across with a video, and then without even thinking about it, sometimes they just send this just from envy, or because they wish to have something that you can do and they don't have it, and then just send this. They project energy that is not good sometimes. They don't even know that they are doing that. That's the worst, when they don't even know that they are doing that to you.
No, and it's that's like a projection as well, like some of the video content as well. It's just maybe not of the light, and if you're viewing that, then you don't necessarily think that anything's going to. It's like me, I used to really like scary movies. Used to really, really like them when I was a teenager. I can't even watch them. I don't want to watch them anymore. I don't relate myself anywhere near that, and I think it's just because I just don't want to associate with that side. It's not that I don't know that it's not happening, but it just doesn't resonate with me anymore. Yeah, because I've got the choice of what I would like to view and what I don't want to view, basically, like the news.
Yeah. I think we are every day more sensitive to these things, and we straight away we know that we don't want that we don't want to inject that in our system or digest that at all.
Mhm.
No, because we sense it so easily. We just sense that doesn't go with us anymore. Yeah. I didn't mind to watch terror movies in the past, but now I don't feel the call at all.
No.
I prefer a comedy or something like that. So
Yeah.
something that cheers me up or something like that. Yeah.
I usually get drawn to certain things. Like I don't watch much television, but I'll get drawn to certain things, and then I realize why I'm drawn to them as I'm watching them. It's maybe a release for me, or a healing, or a higher understanding or something. Or I got really taken with that Chosen series, Chosen. And I still watch that. It's like I've watched every episode, but I still watch it and I still get messages. It's like I pick the episode that I'm needing to hear that day. It's like opening a book and finding your answer, just like on basically. Yeah.
Yeah. It feels like everything we do, it has a connection with everything we are processing inside. When we choose a movie, we don't even know what we are going to expect. But when you watch the movie, you say, wow, I feel like I needed to watch this because something else is awake now. Oh, thank you, Meli, for everything, because it has been amazing.
You're welcome.
And yeah, let's do this light language transmission if you feel like it. Let's do it together. You feel it, Susan? I saw you grabbing the drum.
Oh, yes, playing with the drum. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you feel like doing the transmission, the light language transmission, to support the intentions?
Yeah. I want to.
Yeah.
I have had a very great experience when you were talking. I was telling you that my father was passed away one month ago.
Yes.
And I felt his hand on my shoulder.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it was very, very nice. Yeah.
It felt nice?
Yeah.
Nice. Good.
We have a very, very bad relationship. When I was born, he said, do this to me. And now he put his hand on my shoulder. So it's okay.
Yeah.
And like when it was a soul contract. That we have, that he has to do that to me, because I have to learn the things that I have learned, that he do this to me. It is also, he protect me from abuse and other things. Yeah. Okay.
Wow,
yeah,
Meli.
that just happened. It's great. Yes.
Another reconnection, and in a way is setting free yourself and also your father, the soul of your father.
It's okay. Yeah.
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 In the dream I had recently, with like 2 or 3 days ago, that I was sharing with you before recording. My father was present in the dream, but only after that dream I felt total peace with him. It's like in the dream he was okay with me. He wasn't like the person that he was here on earth.
No.
And he looked at me differently, with different eyes, and I told him in the dream that go in peace. He told me that he needed to do all of that because we went into an agreement for that.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, I
Yeah.
felt also the same. Yeah.
So it's like it's like they have to go through that darkness with us,
Yeah.
and we learn something about that darkness, and they learn from our light, and at the end
Yeah.
we settle the piece
Yes.
together.
Yeah.
And that's
I
what
really-
happened to you and happened to me like 3
Yeah.
days ago in a dream.
His hands felt like the darkness was gone. It was light. It was good. Yeah.
Because it's his soul. His soul.
Yeah.
In any case, I was feeling his soul like neutral. Not bad, not super good,
Yeah.
but I was feeling like peace, like natural.
Okay. Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah. Nice. Wow.
Belly.
I think-
Thank
I
you,
think when
baby.
they get sent up into the light, like what I'm saying about like people, everyone is good. Everyone is born good. Everybody's born with like a shiny soul. If you just imagine a baby, like in their little glint in their eyes and stuff,
Yeah.
everybody's born like that. But this is why I find like theta healing and light languages so fascinating, is because like with like all the negatives, like we're taking on so much that it can change people, and you can literally see it in like once you kind of open your awareness, when you look at somebody in the eyes, you can tell if they're weighed down by negative energy or negative waywards or entities or something. You can just tell that their soul is died a little bit, if you know what I mean, or that they're weighed
Yeah.
down with stuff, and when they're released they'll go back to their natural form, which is love. So yeah.
And they tell you that it wasn't easy for them either.
No.
It wasn't nice to go through all of that and release all that darkness. And I told him, no, that wasn't nice. That
No.
wasn't nice at all. And no, and it wasn't good for mom and for any of us. But now, today, I understand why you did it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I just told him, go in peace, go in peace. I mean, it felt like we finished that. And it also felt like he didn't belong to our, let's say, soul family. It's like he came to raise his vibration somehow, because he was merged into darkness from different lifetimes before also.
Uh-huh.
So he came and he joined us, and he decided to collaborate with that darkness to create the recognition of light in ourselves.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's like what you said to me about one of those sessions, when you were doing a session with somebody and they couldn't believe that somebody that had put them through so much pain. And I've had that experience, and I had a dream as well, and I couldn't understand why that person that had put me through so much pain and anguish and stuff was in a boat with guardian on the back of it. And I was just like a guardian angel, and I was just like, how does that even work? But they're maybe part of your soul family, but they've been come here to give you a bad experience to wake you up to yourself, to the power that's within you. Like it's, yeah, there's always the polarities, there's always the dark and the light, so the dark has to be there for the light to come. Yeah.
And now when he left, and he left also in peace, he say, you have helped me to don't continue in the darkness, and I have helped you guys to recognize the light that you are.
Yeah.
I say thank you, but I don't need more contributions from you, Dad. Thank you. I'm okay. It was enough enough was enough. And yeah, unless, because I share this with Naida, and I say, unless he wants to collaborate for the goodness of all. I mean, for the collective, for the human collective, or for the whole family, or for something good. If he wants to come in peace and do some good, yeah, the doors are open. But no, we don't want more of what he did here. No.
No.
No, because that's it. It feels complete, so we don't want more. We have plenty with what we are dealing every day already.
Yeah,
we have plenty.
and that's also, I'm feeling like that's a test for you as well, because you've come to peace with it, and the way that you've handled it was like in a peaceful manner with like forgiveness. Basically, there was no resentment, no anger, no nothing. You've just come completely to peace for it. So like it's like a little test that God has given you to see, like, do you forgive him now, basically? Yeah,
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
It's to set myself free, and to integrate that freedom. So he helped me in a way. The Creator helped me to see it, to see that that's complete, that's done. Now set yourself free from awareness and integrate that. Just, it's not just a dream. Well, I don't have to even say that, because it felt like I could remember. I can explain the whole dream, but it doesn't just. I mean, I got what I needed to understand, and there's no point in saying the whole dream now. But it was also like leaving my mom behind, which it was a wound that I still had. And in that dream, we felt like leaving mom behind. And then next day, the following night, my mom was there, my sister was there, and my mom was telling me, no, that was just a recreation so that you could understand what happened with your dad on earth. So you are in peace now, but I am still here and I never leave you. So don't worry. Don't. That was only a reconstruction of a dream in a way, like a scenario, so that I could understand that point of peace with who was my biological dad here on earth. I don't even know if he's alive. But maybe not, and I met, or maybe he came in his dreams to meet me and say, that's it, it's done.
Yeah.
And I'm glad for all of that.
Wow, like
we're
doing so much in our sleep.
So much. Sometimes I wonder how we can rest, because we never stop. It's like we are awake, we are doing a lot of things. Then we go to sleep and we still do a lot of things. How is possible that our body rests in between that or during that? It's really amazing what we are capable to do. And I feel that what happened to Susan with the hand in her shoulder is very similar. Is the dad saying, that's it, peace. And we need that. We truly need that, because we've been setting the intention to drop anything that we don't need anymore. And if we keep that feeling of pain or wounds towards someone, we carry that weight in our shoulders. So we don't want that. We let them go, we let them expand, and we carry on. Should we do the transmission? Do you want to add anything else, Susan? Do you want to add anything about the experience that you had? No? Okay. Do you want to participate in the light language transmission? There is I'm not sure if you have that in your computer, but there is in the corner, there is something that says original sound for musicians. Are you in a tablet or in a computer?
Computer.
In a computer. So in the left-hand side, in the corner, it should say a message like original sound for musicians. Because if you are going to play the drum, unless you click on that, it won't sound. It will only sound your light languages, but not the sound of the computer.
Ah, okay.
It doesn't show that in
No.
Dutch? No?
No.
Maybe it's a different version and it doesn't have that. That's it. It should be okay then. If it's an old version,
Yeah, it's old.
if it's an old version, it doesn't make any difference. So let's see how it comes.
Oh, wait.
You see it?
Audio. Oh. No. Not at the moment.
Not at the moment. That's okay. If after the transmission I perceived we couldn't hear the drum, I will contact you to your email and I will tell you or send you the new version so that you can install it in your computer.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
Because that way we also participate with these, which are incredible instruments. To me, are also light languages. These frequencies are also light languages.
Yeah.
So that's why I feel that they are important to be also and to be heard by everyone. Tashamakuasana shawana. Okay, the portal is open. Shakutana shina kuachanea kuwanaka.
Romeani tia poshokotia ramakatia romiana tia katoyo romeanata. Ianatia oroshokotia ramokotio reamakashi tia rakatia makatia roshanatea. Ayokotio remenitia katatia notoyoria. Ashinitia mokotoyo renianatia rashakatia romononditia rashakatatia ramakate. Of course, but they are rush.
Jammu baca kaca caku baca pina kaca cina kicana kaca. Mocai ne tapi.
Yare anatia kata yore anatia shakati oromo kotia ranitia. Ia no to yore Kotoyore makatiara natia shanitia kotoyoro notiara nata. Yara. Yeah. Mukatiare mia notoyore mia kashotoyoro mia katia. Atioro mokoteare shikatiara shikata. Iare mianatiara shakatioro mokoteare shakatiara shakatatio mokoteoro natiara. Ianatia shakatioro mokoteara ma. Amitiaka shakatiara mokoteara shakatatio shakatiara. Yeah.
Vaishanabina Machina Madarikadi Tarima
Skipo krupa kekalakika.
Tur Kakatuta Rapatatika Pakur
Mokoshia, Yamanutioremia, I Anitia Romokotiare, Shakatia Nataya Romokotoyora, Amanetia Ria, Tiare Shaka, Netia Remia Katia Romaya, Ianatia Shakotio Romokatia Remia Kasha, Ianatia Fashakotia Ramokuya. Iare monotoya remia kashinitia katia remiasha. Niara makatiara shakatiara mokoto yoro noto yorea. Aishia mokotaya. Yokoto yoremia. Iara makatakatia Saya remia noto yorea. I am my Sono chiarella, scenito yoremata.
Chichamanita tuetita nakuteneti abaka chanikata.
Siamo cotiare, mia catiara, ma cosa per mia Sì, chiaro, ma cotiara, ma tuya, notaya, ma catio cuisia. Anitia, ma coto yoro, manitia, tiara, tia paina tosha. Ai, panatiara, ma cotiara, menatiara, shakaya, natoyo. Iare makia liti shikati ama iare miniti aramaka.
Oh yeah, 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 yo, my, yeah, yo, yo, my, yeah, yo, 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 my, yeah, yo, 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 my, yo, 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 yeah, my, yeah, yo, my, yeah, yo,
Chamaka kunira kumbata chana ita muma chani. Muma china mubachu te yawa kochana. Sanane tane waka muma sai nakaina. Amoga sai ne taka ita moka isha namakuana. Amoga naga shane kia nakutai ne mekita na ika waka ne ya. Kwaka na kia wana. Tene kia nakwana. Hatutsana kayana. China cheta teka buba cheka wate naku te abuba ka chika ne kiti ti 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 ti
Tia kasha meni tia roma kotia ramakai ni tia koya mana tia rashokoto yorumi akaya natasha kota. Ia nataya roma kota makasha. Ia nataya roma kata. Ia rama I shata tia mokota ya remia. I anataya roma kotia natataya ramata. I aramokota yaramiti amakati aramokota. Embrace, embrace. There's so much light all around you. Embrace, embrace it, embrace it, embrace. Ashokoti amakati anoto yoramakata. Yanato shokote amakati anata yoromanata yaramaka. Yamanoto yoremi akati amokoti anuta yaramakata. Yaromokotoyo. This is you. This is what you create. This is everything. Yomokotoyo romanati aramakaya noto yaramakata. Only love is real.
Om Yama Nyama.
Anoto yoremi anate yaramakashimo.
Om Yama.
Yama. Yashini.
Om Yama.
Marianeti arumokotiare mashanati akati mokotiara makati notoyara.
Om Yama.
Amiani tia shimokotia yimaka timokotia remia katayoromaka. Ianoto yoromokotia rama. Ianoto yoromokoshatia. Ianoti oromakatia. Iamara shakotia romata. Ianoto yomokoto yoromakate anotoya. Ianoto yoromakati aramakati unoto yoromakata. Yamokata. You're all doing so brilliant. Kati yomokota yaramakati yomoto yorama.
Anakamasarabasayana kaina kata nina kubana tayana kanata. Anakana shanakana ashtar komand kanatana kasita mupak ana. Shanaka makana tana tashana kuana. Aneta anatashana. They say that there are times when we still create a lot of separation between what we experience every day and what we experience when we do exercises like this, or gatherings, or when we use healing modalities. This separation is part of the process so that you eventually start connecting every state, and you eventually won't create a separation. You are in the process of connecting many levels of reality, tapping into multi levels of frequency. At some point you will get to that center where you want to be, and from where you can feel that total connection, or what you call home. Kana sashamo karta chinikana.
Oyamanya.
Hasati.
Oyamanya.
Yamaka no toyoro maya. Yamaka yaroma
Oyamanya.
Yaniti yamokoti yarama shakuno toyorama. Iyan yarama kamonoti yarama. Iyano toyoroma kati anota. Iyan yarama yoremiya yarama kati aniti yamoroma ka. Iyanati yarama koti yarama. Iyanati yarama koti yarama. That kindness wherever you go and see it come back to you. Atio mokota.
Oskia pramaski kupruma klakio kupuka kia kaskika pruma kia klakio kupukula kia kakakakakakakaka mokia pruma kia. Uskia pramakia kupukupa klakia kaskika pruka.
Ya mokota. Yamokoni tia maka imanatia.
Oui, ya.
Sinama kai seneki sinimi aki sanawa. Anika atuni naka yam tain. Kanchani kanu rekai chinike aun. Chinak amma anina kan kiam.
Yama.
Kana.
No.
Oh ya 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 yo ma ya ya yo.
Naina kaina muma kan. Taisa nama mumi niyan ni kan. Muma kana naina yana nina naya.
Yama shiame tia moria katia rama katia to shokotiama. Yonoto. Yara mokata. Yani paya
Oh
pushinota.
ya yo ma ya ya yo ma ya ya yo ma ya 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 ya. Oh ya ya ya.
Yumaya natia wa. Initimia kotia rama ya katia yorama. Yama. Yaremia katia notoshi yama. Anatia aramuko
Oh ya ya yo ma ya yo ma ya 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 yo ma ya ya yo.
Tuya kamai samaya tavoiketaina.
Ya oshi yatia
Oh
hosta.
ya ma ya yo ma
Aina
ya
kuale
ya
rakumana
yo
na
ma
iha
ya
na
ya
kana.
yo.
Tani ni kiyama kawana ihana ko.
Iyo moko ya me oko ya natia ramoko shaka. Imoko tia makati amoko yorama. Anatia moko tia remia katia ramoko shono to yorama. Anoto yorama katia anoto yorama kata. Listen to your hearts. Feel how open your hearts are. We ask for you to keep them this way. Doesn't it feel bad when you embrace everything with an open heart, with compassion and kindness? Everything is always lighter. Everything is always pure unconditional love.
Atatamu saishama mahana isane. Sumaishane.
Yo ma ya yo ma ya ya yo ma ya ya yo ma ya ya yo ma ya ya ma ya.
Yare meo kotoyoro makatiaro makashinitia makatiaro.
Yo yo ma ya yo ma ya ya ya.
Ya makatiara mashakatiaro maya nitia.
Oh ya ya yo ma ya yo ma ya ya ya. Oh ma ya yo ma ya yo ma ya yo.
Ya mak. Tamia
Oh ya yo ma ya yo ma ya yo.
Sanai samo. Satmachana Samosatai Etachina Pukutanechana.
Ia no tuyo roma katia roma. Ia shahti mokoti aramia katia no toya rama katia no toya rama kata. Ia no toyo roma katia no toya rama katia no toya. This is the time to get excited. Every day is a blessing. Breathing the air you breathe is a blessing. Waking up every day is a blessing. Being alive, being able to taste, smell, see is a blessing. Fill your heart with the amount of blessings that you already have. And don't ever doubt that no more will come. Atio moko te ara makatio no te ara makatio no toya. We are always bestowed with infinite blessings every single day. Atio moko te ara mota. Ia moko te ara mota.
Oye, makramaski koprumaski kopolokia kraski pokomokia kraski pokolakia kaka. Mikia no kraski pakalakia kuku makraski kopolakia kaka. Mikia. Make fun every day.
Tanu baca kutanu baca katupu kutana juga tanaka. Mo genetiki mo baca ni cai mo baca wakaca. Hanya makata wataka. Macina kar makaku kuruk kataka. Maca kaca 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 kaca. And like establishing the frequency of fun and joy, Hana Kana in our systems. Hana Sachani Kawati Kawatai Tatamachi Kanyaka. Yanamajawa. Kamanina Kanji Kamatinaka. Tamachabaka Chotani Takawataka. There is a space for everything. They say why you lack of joy, why you don't create joy. You are creators, so create joy. You feel good. Kanika Atana, Amakwana. You know you get connected to source straight away when you feel joy. Hanachana. Stop waiting for something to happen to create it. You are the creators. Ashua. Beautiful beings. Aramajo Marika Bobachi Titi Nawakacha Waka. Nita Mukaina Muchana Kaita Nama Mumachine. Na 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 ni na 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 ni na ni na ni 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 They are filling our hearts with joy. Kana chanuka. Mi papa chuka chate chiti chitana china kama. You are unlimited beings. You can experience anything you want. Anatta is a process of recognition. It's a process of recognizing the light that you are. Kachanaka, no limitations. Makanata, makanata. Shinana. Limitations have only the meaning of having different experiences from different angles, but you can come back always to source. Kana kana tanakata, and to joy. Kanatana. Same thing. Kanakishana. We have received, we all received the healing. The last thing they show me is like breathing light low frequency into the sacral area of Keira and then her throat. Kama kata mosai shina nakata. But as soon as that happened, they say the healing is complete. Kanata sanatona. Yeah, telling us that we all received that. We all did it. Kanisana mubata tita. Umachana umachichana mokuchina de pichana uhapo ka numbachana mokachana. It's an honor to work with you, beautiful souls. Nagatana marchen, Gatana, connecting to so many aspects. Kanatasana kubata dawa kawata. Te kukata. Kanata tekana. Harena machana paka todakawata. They were just explaining that these aspects of ourselves, sometimes they are waiting for us to open the portal so that they can interact and bring all this love and energy. So as a human experience, sometimes it feels like they just want to come and bring all of that quickly, fast, with so much joy, like an explosion.
Yeah. Yeah.
I always get the remembrance that every time that I'm channeling in this group, especially, is like they're so excited and they're so happy and they're like, you're doing so much, you're already doing so much. But we, like, I don't think we're even aware of, or when we, I think that's a belief as well. It's like, oh, I'm spiritually awoke. What am I meant to be doing? We're like, oh, what is my purpose? And you can hunt and hunt and hunt around for something, but it is your light being. The more you become light, the more you drop off yourself, like all the dark, the baggage that you do not need. You are like a walking beacon of light, and that comes with its consequences as well. But like, we've tackled through all of it and we don't even recognize we're always looking like, I'm not doing enough, but we are like, they always say that.
We are. And the messages today, they were for that also, so that we recognize this more. I remember this week I was asking to my higher self, what else do I need to do? And the answer was, really? Are you truly asking me that? Isn't it enough what you are doing in your groups? Why isn't it enough? So it was like a kind of question back, formulated a question back for me to recognize that we are doing a lot here. We are doing a lot in these encounters. We just don't know completely. We get an idea or a glimpse of what we do. And obviously when we are here, we merge and we have like a whole feeling of it. But then when time passes during the week, it's like we have that tendency to forget that we were doing so much during the event. Mm-hmm. And that means a lot to creation and to everything. Yeah, in other words, what Melissa mentioned, what Melissa has said right now. Haneshana, Tita Mobakata. But yeah, this week I was asking, what else should I do? and he say, or she say, it's enough. You're doing enough.
Because we've been programmed through generations to be like, if we're like, say that other day, yesterday, I didn't do very much, but if that was me maybe 3 or 4 years ago, I would have kicked myself, being like, oh, why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? Oh, you've been so lazy, like so like self-critical. But I understand the energies now, and when I did talk to a few people, then they were like, I was exactly the same, and I was just like, okay. And it was especially when I went outside, because usually I can feel it, but when I went outside and everything was just different and quiet, and I was just like, there's something not right here. So I just felt like, if I need to sit here and just surrender, because I felt really lethargic, but I hadn't done anything. And then, but if that was me, even like 3 years ago, I would have been like, oh my goodness, Melissa, you've done nothing today. Like, oh, you're so lazy, or like kicking myself in like my mind, basically.
Yeah.
And I think we're all more aware now that there's a lot of energetic shifts going on in this planet that is affecting us. And sometimes we just need days like that, or some days we need more rest than others, and it's just prioritizing ourselves.
Yes. They remind me this week that when we feel like we are doing nothing, we are actually doing a lot.
Yeah.
But it's inner work in many levels. And that's why the body feels like not motivated to do things in the 3D because it need to be in that state so other things happen. What happened is that in a mind level, because we have all that programming that you just mentioned, we still don't give value to be processing all of that, or we don't have that inner recognition because we still don't connect entirely what we are doing inside. We are in the process of connecting all layers, everything. We are in that process.
It's because we've been brought up since a very young age. We've been brought up, and you've seen your grandmother never stopping, and your mum never stopping. They're always doing something, cooking, cleaning, and they never gave themselves a break. Whereas we've now got the awareness that just doesn't get you anywhere. It just puts strain on your body, stress on your body, and well, like I'm not blaming them, but that's just the way that they've been brought up, and they're
exactly the same.
Yeah, like it's just like it's been going on for a long time, and trying to break that patching within them, and that's therefore being programmed into me. That's a process in itself, being like, why can't I just sit here and be and process my emotions? And like I said, I feel like we've done a lot in our sleep, and maybe that is like we weren't doing anything in the 3D, but we were actually doing a lot.
We are assimilating, we are integrating. It's just not going through here, through the mind, but it's going through every cell of our body. It's happening, and we will discern that more as we go on. We will be able to discern more all of that. What happens that we are in that process of reconnection with that. So we need those days that we pause everything in order to continue with the next steps. We need those days that we might baptize as lazy days. They are not lazy days. We are actually doing a lot.
We need those days.
Tanam muchanu shit tana mumaka.
Before I forget, Kira, I was going to ask you, do you sing a lot? Maybe sleeping, but no.
I can hear you. Do I what?
Do you, like, I was getting, like, at the beginning of the transmission, that I was like to ask you if you sing.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Not consistent.
So, like, this is just coming. Are you more of a writer? Like, do you like journal and write things down?
I like to, but that hasn't been consistent either.
No, but like that was the same as me. But like I do like to sing, but like maybe kind of like incorporate even now, like when I've been writing my gratitude, and I've done that every single like morning, or I try and stay consistent with that, but I'm feeling like writing it's not enough anymore. So like sometimes I'll go into prayer, or I'll go up to the 7th plane and I'll just voice what I'm grateful for, or I might write it down. But like the things that was coming through for me was to like, if you could bring more expression like in the feminine way, like singing, or like even dancing, or like painting, or chanting, or even mantras. If you could like incorporate that that would like really like activate your throat chakra to kind of like bring more of that kind of modalities in. Like chanting's like really good, and I like mantras, like just listening to mantras or singing along to mantras. I like having that just on in the background, and Jack enjoys it too. So, but yeah, just like anything kind of like that could kind of just make you express yourself more like through your voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I was playing piano and singing, and
Okay.
then it was interesting because every single song I was doing was really sad.
Okay.
And then somehow like it just came to my attention with someone I was with, like a friend of a friend's daughter, and she was like, well, I was playing a playlist, and she's like, she hated every song that I played because they were so sad.
Okay.
And it just made me think like, maybe I shouldn't be using those songs if they're so sad, but also maybe they were helping me process grief.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
I go through music is a huge outlet for me, like a huge outlet. But yeah, I do get the frequencies. Sometimes you do need to just sit and listen to music and process your healing and your grieving. But like something, even hurts music, like if you just have that on in the background, like something with like a higher frequency, or just anything that's uplifting, just like bring out your like inner child a little bit. Like I actually got channeled a song like about a month ago, and I listened to it for 2 weeks straight, and it was like Bewitched. Oh no, what was it? The Venga Boys, shala shala la la la. And I could not get this song out of my head, but every time I put it on, it just brought me back to being a child again in my bedroom, singing at the top of my voice. And like I feel like that's what I needed. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to like let this like carry on until it needs to go again. But like, yeah. But there was like, it was like an uplifting thing, and I was singing along to it, and it kind of brought back my inner child as well, and or connected me with my inner child a bit. And yeah, so like anything that just kind of makes you just want to just sing your heart out, or mantras are really good as well. Like Lord Ganashka one is like one that I listen to a lot, and Lakshmi and the Tara ones. Yeah, just yeah, it's just like in the I think Rebecca Campbell, maybe, if you've heard of her. She's got like chanting videos on YouTube. It's just quite expressive, just to like, even sometimes when you're having a meditation and then they tell you to like sigh really loudly and use your voice, like when you're doing breath work, and they're like, okay, just breathe out and shout as much as you like breathe, or say whatever sound wants to come out of your mouth, because nobody else can hear you. But that's like a way of kind of like keeping your throat chakra kind of activated, like but that popped through like as soon as I came. There's like, ask her if she sings, so maybe they're telling you to sing.
Yeah, I think it's all, I mean, like Ishmael was saying earlier, it's all related to everything, because I feel it's related to my solar plexus too, just because of the way the last like 5 years have gone for me. Like I'm having to like reclaim my power and my confidence.
Yeah.
But yeah, singing can help with that, so. Yeah, thanks.
Thanks.
Marvelous. Tana Kusana. Yeah, I resonate with all of that. Hana Natana Iwaka. And Susan, how was your experience? How was the experience through the through the transmission?
Yeah, it was fun.
I think we can look in the video the before and the after.
Yeah.
how our faces change, everything changed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, so powerful.
Yeah, it was really fun.
Mm.
And sometimes I think that the talking, the higher vibration is, and the singing is more the lower with the earth and something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know yet, but yeah.
Yeah, they were.
I really like it to do.
You were. I felt the entities that you were channeling were the avians. I'm not sure if the blue avians, but the bird tribe and the ancestors. So
Yeah.
they were like mixing together.
Yeah.
As you were playing the drum, you were connecting, grounding and connecting, grounding and connecting, grounding and connecting. That's how it felt to me.
Yeah.
And as you were playing the drum and channeling those light languages, they were in a way helping me to do what I was doing in terms of healing. The same with the light languages that Melissa was channeling. It's like you were intervening or transmitting these light languages in the perfect timing so that I could do something in one of us. So it's like an orchestra of perfection, interactive frequencies all the time. Non-stop.
Yeah.
Keira, you look better also.
I also realized when I went to see my mom's friend, she gave me this pendant, and then it was today. I was like, oh, that makes sense. It's got the
powerful.
chakra healing.
Oh wow!
Yeah, and
It's
she's
really...
like, I'm not sure why, but I'm giving this to you. So
maybe try to wear it and see how you feel these days.
Yeah, I did. I fell asleep, and then before you started talking, I woke up, and I was like, I don't know, that maybe was 2 minutes or 2 hours. I don't know.
That happened a lot in the Spanish light language group on Sundays. That happened a lot to brother Pablo Jorge. He get knocked out and he leave the body, and then we do the whole transmission, and then when we finish, he comes back and then he start talking as normal, but his face has already changed completely. It's like it's because he offer resistance with his mind, so his higher self knock him out. It's like disconnect the mind, so you fall asleep in a way, but you are not totally asleep. You are in that hypnosis state, in that frequency, and so you are very open to receive. It's like they prepare you to receive. And that happened exactly the same to brother Pablo Jorge. Practically every Sunday, practically. Not every Sunday, but practically. It's so nice to see all these things happening, and the way that we support each other. Oh, so much advice that has come through today, channel messages. It's like, what? We just don't give enough credit to how incredible is everything that happens in these events. But yeah, I'm mesmerized. I'm fascinated every week.
And I felt like this, like like collect in me, but I think it's not just for me, but like there's like a clearing and a purging from the solar plexus up and out, and I think that's part of why I would feel the nausea of like the purging,
Yeah,
like
purging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does your mum's friend do Reiki care?
she does massage and reflexology, and but really secretly she does that because then insurance can pay for it, but really she's doing all kinds of
Yeah.
energetic stuff.
It's just when you said that she gave you like that pendant, then she was like, I'm not sure why. It just reminded me because when I was going through like a difficult period in my life, there was this two women that were very in tune with like auras and very like good at Reiki and stuff like that, and they just came up to me immediately and was like, your heart chakra's closed off and your solar plexus needs working on, and they gave me crystals straight away and they were like, put that in your bra, and I was like, okay. Like they just like looked at me and like looked at me a bit funny, and they were like, your heart's closed off, what's wrong with you? And I was like, oh, I kind of know that already. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel everything is connected. Like we were receiving these days. Everything is connected. Everything, absolutely everything. Even the most 3D thing that we don't even pay attention to is connected. And we are in the process of understanding and connecting every layer of frequency. Yeah, it's not that easy because we come from high density. I mean, we have been going through a lot of density, so reconnecting is a process.
Yeah.
Sometimes we would like it to be faster or spontaneous, but my higher self says, yeah, but what is the fun on that? You came here to experience many things. So all of that is everything you experience here on earth is something you will carry as unique for eternity. For eternity. That's why those messages of feeling gratitude, of recognition, all of that, they are very much there. We are receiving that more and more because this life is, like Sister Melissa says, short. In a way, it's really short. And when you lose, in bracket, a beloved one, is when you realize how short it is. It's like, boom, suddenly my mom is not here. What? You need to spend years and years to really say, what? How come? How is possible? How is possible? No? And yeah, she helped me to wake up and understand this. Understand that we truly should do our best and enjoy the most, make the most of it, and recognize how far we've gone. Very important. I think they are very important messages to let them sink in, digest and integrate. Kama kutwa tishineya muma chineya muma naeya muma ninaka. And with these light languages, I have felt the energy of Brother Wesley. Kishanakwata. I always tell him, even when you are not in physical, you come in energy. Kawata tiawata. And it happens also with Melissa. When sometimes she don't come physically, her energy is here as well. And that's another thing that blows your mind. It's like, what? How is possible? But it's possible. Kana tana kana.
Meet you on the astral realm, brother.
Very much. This week I heard also a video from Bashar, Dari Lanka channeling Bashar, that said, and I think I share them with you guys or with some of you, that he said that the dream is actually this that we consider reality. This is the dream. When we switch off from this dream is when we come back truly to the true reality. And in that reality, we are all connected. We are together. So it's just part of the experience, so that we have this wonderful dream here. Kanikana. And that doesn't mean, like many light workers have interpreted in the past, that it's not important. The fact that it's a dream doesn't take any importance away. It's still important, and that's why we are here. It's not just a matrix full of bullshit. It's a matrix full of wonders, full of beauty, full of expansion. It helps us to expand. It helps us to have unique experiences that cannot be repeated anywhere in any level. So, Tikawana, we honor this life fully. Kanikana, and we feel grateful. Katiana Kata. Yeah. Do you feel this event like complete?
Yes.
or do you feel like adding anything else?
For me,
Yeah,
I think it's complete.
You feel it's complete?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wonderful. What about you, Keira? Does it feel complete, or you will like to add more?
There was just, yeah, I just had
Sure.
one other thing that was coming
Okay.
up was
Ah.
for like, I don't know how many years, like maybe 5 years. I just keep getting this sense of like, get rid of everything. Like, I don't need anything. I guess you and I have talked about that a little bit, but the way you guys were talking, that even though you weren't talking about that, you kept saying like, let go of everything, get rid of everything you don't need. And I was like, okay, I think, but then there's part of me that's like hesitating, right? But yeah, just wanted to.
Yeah, I want to share something about that I
Mhm.
didn't add in the messages, but I felt like I was going to talk to you about it at some point. I felt that they were in the messages, but it was like sort of pending there. Those troubles, these trips that you are feeling to do, they have a lot of meaning on that as well. A lot of meaning connected to that. Once you go and do these trips, they will help you so much in letting go anything from the past, in the creating detachment from anything that you been programmed. But like everybody else, we've been all programmed. For me to detach myself completely from the physical things, it took me a long process. To now, anyone can call me anywhere in any country, in any part of the planet, and I can go and leave everything. I just need to take my cat, and that's it. Brujita with me, and that's it. But other than that, I don't have any attachment to anything. And when we were talking about these trips and fitting the pieces of the puzzles together, the trips made me feel that in that process of you traveling, you will create a massive separation between your past life here on earth and the present life that you are living. And it will give you the perspective that you need to place everything in order. Kanachinakata. But yeah, I wanted to talk to you in another moment when was meant to be, but it happened now because you mentioned it. So I felt that this is the moment as well. Kateana.
I add some, because I've been clearing a lot of stuff in my home as well. I don't know like what it's in regards to Kira, and like I know there's a lot of sentimental stuff, but even like clothing, like I've done that over the past like 4 years, and I think it's like as we evolve, it's like everything has an energy to it. So like if you had a certain piece of clothing when you were in a certain relationship and you still had it, what energy is that holding? Do you still want that energy in your home, basically? Like, and if that's a no, you get it out. Like, and it's not getting rid of everything, it's making space for more.
Yeah.
You're showing the universe that you are ready for, you're like, okay, I'm releasing all of this now. I'm ready to open my space up for more. Like, so anything that's got any kind of, and it's, again, this is a programming thing, because your grandmothers used to like keep all the old necklaces that they got from old boyfriends, and like rings and like all this kind of stuff that has sentimental value, or they have huge boxes full of memories, that's beautiful. And I still do have a box, but I even went through that and I was like, why am I even keeping this? Like, I don't even know why I'm keeping it. And everything that you need to know is going to be in your heart, is integrated in you and already. And there is probably going to be pieces that you will want to keep or modify, but the way that the older generation is just held on to everything, like photographs, just all this stuff, it's like it just needs to, the way that I feel is just like that's an energy, it's bringing you back into the past, you're putting yourself back into the past, and whether that was happy memories or not so happy memories, it's still putting you back where you need to be going forward. You need to just open up and just be like, right, universe, like I'm ready to clear all this stuff out. I'm ready for my next chapter. I'm ready for what's next. And it's like you're opening up space for what you're calling in.
Oh, wow. Melissa is on fire. He said, wow. So, I mean, resonating with every word. It's like bum, 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 bum. I'm mind blowing again.
The feeling I want to have is like you, Ismail, is like that I could at any moment leave and have no belongings to be responsible for. But it's so, yeah, I guess like
It's a nice process.
It's nice to talk to you guys, because everyone I'm surrounded by, like, they might almost think that that's a mental illness. Like, there's something wrong with you because, like, maybe do you want to, like, kill yourself because it's like you don't want to exist. But it's like, no, I don't want to exist like this. Like, yeah, I don't. Because my mom was, yeah, and I still have, like, I live in my mom and dad's house, and there's still so much of her stuff. So much, and she kept so much stuff of people who died, and like that feels like I need to purge that, and also I'm like mad at myself for like, why do I even need to live in all of this stuff? Like, this isn't even, I didn't create this. You know. But
no, and again, if it is something that you want to keep, or you can cleanse that energy. You can cleanse the energy of the stuff. I mean, it is nice looking back at photos and like old photos of your like ancestors and your relatives and stuff like that. It's like there is a purpose for that as well. Like knowing where we're from. But Yeah, I know there's a lot. I know I've gone completely full circle as well. Like if I had the opportunity to just go and live in a tent in the middle of the forest, and I would, like, with like ultimate minimal stuff. I didn't think I would ever say that. But that's the way that I want to go now. I was like, I just want to disconnect and just be in nature and like just not have all this like stuff that I have to be responsible for. Yeah.
We resonate with that. Maybe we will one day create that community that bring us that exactly, no? That feeling of freedom and connection to nature. And when we provide to each other in a way that we don't need to be slaves of a system, but Nika and Nisana will do that. Eventually we will do that. Because we need to transform what it is, or undo what it is in a way to create new things, so that our children also bring what they are meant to bring. Because our children are bringing a lot. And our mind is gonna explode as well with everything that they are coming with. It's incredible. It's incredible. It's gonna be fascinating.
And Jack's got a lot of stuff, but I've kind of taught him from a young age, like when it comes up to like his Christmas or his birthday or something, then I'm like, right, what toys are you not playing with anymore? We're going to give them to people, like little children that like don't have these toys. Or like I make sure that he gets really involved in it. He's like, I think I want to give this to charity, or give this to somebody that wants to play with it, because this is like, I'm too old for this now. So like I'm kind of glad that I've kind of drilled that in. Well, not drilled it in, but like kind of taught him that like holding all of this stuff is just not like efficient. But yeah, because they have some pile of stuff. And the thing is, I think I've always known that, but he's happiest when he's outside. Doesn't need all of that stuff. He barely plays with all of that stuff. He uses his imagination and he plays outside, basically, and all this other stuff in here is just decorations, basically.
That's so important. But at the same time, I feel that they are ready for that. They are ready to hear that from us, and to apply that in this reality. Yeah, more ready than us, because we still are dealing with that program in many ways. And what you say, Melissa, about clearing the energy, I keep this ring that my mom always wearing her thumb, and I did that. What you say, I clear the energy, because I was feeling that every time I was wearing the ring, I was feeling like something heavy and sad. So I felt guided to cleanse it, to do like a kind of ritual and cleanse the energy from it, and I don't feel that anymore. I feel like the mom's energy is supporting me in healing and supporting me in everything. It's just not like the memory that I was carrying with the ring before. It's not anymore that. So I think it's important to also clear the material stuff that we keep.
Oh yeah, it's like objects and everything. Like even if you buy objects in the house, and I'm not 100 like, oh, like something comes into my house and I've got to clear it, but like it is very true. Like it's like the food you eat. If you go to a restaurant and somebody's cooked you a meal, you don't know what energy that person is cooking your meal. Like, you don't know what frequency he's in, and he's cooking, like, in an ideal world, we'd want it to be cooked with like unconditional love and everything like that, but you don't know what energy they're emanating, and therefore they're cooking your meal. And not only that, like the energy of like the meat or the vegetables or whatever else is on it, and then you're digesting that. It's like, see, when it's just like your whole mind explodes, because you're like, God, everything is energy. So like, you might, or if somebody enters your home that's like in a lower frequency, and then you're like, they leave and your house kind of feels a bit funky, definitely like energy cleansing is like a huge thing.
Yeah. Mm. Definitely.
It's just, yeah, like they say, everything is energy. So like, I don't really eat out very much anymore either. Like, everything that I cook myself, and I make sure that I'm listening to music or in a happy kind of vibration while I'm doing it, and then I just ask for it to be blessed. And yeah, it's crazy, because you get all these objects coming to your house, or even like the delivery drivers that like deliver it, they might be in a bad mood and they've touched your item and then they've put it in your house, and it's just, yeah, it's so easy for your energy to kind of be like compromised just by simple objects that you've come in contact with. That's kind of like a wayward as well, yeah.
And every day we are more sensitive to that.
Mm.
Our body has a stronger effect when it's exposed to these energies. So it's it's like my system tried to avoid all the food from outside as well. I need to cook it myself, and also doing it with a kind of ritual. Sunny Chanel Kawa. Yeah, because everything traps the energy. Everything is energy. Doesn't trap the energy. Like Melissa say, everything is energy. So it mixed.
And it's a shame. Like, I'm not going to even get into this subject, but like, it's a shame for like even just simple things like plants that have been around far longer than humans have, and the vegetables and the fruits and the trees and everything is just being compromised before it's even grown any roots, and then it's sprayed with stuff, and like, yeah, it's just crazy what they're doing.
Yeah, really crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so looking forward that they start regulating all of that. In Italy, they are already they are the pioneers doing that. Regulating all the vegetables and everything that is connected to food is being regulated now. So, yeah, we need to do that also in every country.
Oh, for sure. It's just, yeah, like some of the stuff you even get, well, because like I live on an island as well, so like the fruit and everything that comes into the supermarkets, like if you're buying berries or like strawberries, you really need to like eat them like on that day, because they've like had a long travel time. But then there was one day I went to go and get carrots, and the carrots were actually frozen, and like I could feel that they were like ice on them, and I was just like, so you're freezing them, defrosting them, then selling them to us? And they're like, I was even saying that to my friend the other day. I was like, the carrots, as soon as I buy them and I put them in the fridge, they're gone, and they shouldn't be like that. They should last far longer than what they are.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, all that is eventually changing.
Yeah.
I wish it was faster, but it's not. In the meantime, what we can do is to use our awareness the best way possible and do our ritual as we say, no? Like make sure that we pass our love and energy
Yeah.
before eating them. Yeah, it's something happening in big ways everywhere.
I wasn't really even aware of doing that until I did my theta healing, and then they were like, just pour unconditional love into everything. So I would go into my room, or it doesn't even have to be unconditional love. Like I can go into like my living room and be like, oh, I want this to be a place of like joy and laughter and where everybody feels comfortable. You can like download that energy into your chairs and into your walls and things like that, and you can go to your fridge and download like all the food in your fridge with like unconditional love. And every time I eat something, I always go up to the seventh plane and I ask the creator to like bless my food and download it with unconditional love, and to make sure that I digest it well, basically. But that's only something that I've kind of learned recently, and I've seen like a massive difference. And it just tastes different. It just tastes different.
It does. Hunakata muka sanako natan bakachinaka. Nakainita nakamata. What I felt they said in these light languages, what you are going through is just part of that future for your children. You decided to come and change this. You decided to come and transform this.
Yeah.
So it's not pleasant, but they are like telling me, remember that you came to do this and that you are part of this change and transformation so that your children can enjoy a balanced world. Taneka Mosai. Taneka. And that gave me a lot of power when I felt it. That gave me a lot of sense. Because if we think that everything we are doing is for them, is to make this world a better place, I think there is a huge reason of why to continue and keep going. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sense of purpose.
A lot of purpose.
Instead of just frustration. It's like, oh,
Exactly.
this is frustrating because it's showing me that it's part of what I'm here to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're all hunting about. Yeah, we're all hunting about
Listen,
for purpose, aren't we? We're all hunting about for the purpose, but the purpose is to awaken, so we can awaken our kids, or part of it. Or that we can have space for our kids. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I was actually like, it sounds so funny, but what I was seeing when you were saying that, Ismail, was like those like Scottish games where they're like throwing those giant logs and stuff. I don't know the origin of that, but it just was like, yeah, like how good you feel after you do this really hard feat. Like, yes, like, oh, and that's what our ancestors used to do. And like yes, we changed the grocery industry. So
yeah.
Well, we might all be living in a forest in a tent soon enough anyway,
yeah.
the way this world's going.
Yeah.
Might manifest it.
Fingers crossed. I really want that.
In a graceful way, hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully not out of having no other choice.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. With the freedom of traveling
Mm-hmm.
and other alternatives. We want that. One try.
One time. Woo!
All right, lovelies. For Susan is 1 o'clock, I think, 20 past 1. For me, it's 20 past 12. For Meli as well. Atene Kiyama Kosaya. I am infinitely grateful for this encounter once again, because it's amazing. Every day is amazing. Every week is amazing. Kanina Naka. So thank you very much for being here. Atene Kiyama. And I wish you a very nice weekend and a nice week ahead. Kuateni Akata. And hopefully see you soon.
Yeah.
Peace,
Happy
Atiana.
birthday when it comes. Is it the 6th you said?
It's the 3rd.
The 3rd.
Next Monday. Next Monday.
Okay.
If you feel anything about the alignments of the planets, please send me a message, because I want to hear everything about what's going on with the planets, and maybe we can put all this information together. Because it's so interesting. I want to really know what's going to happen with all of that, or what is gonna come out of that.
Brilliant. Okay.
Thank you, lovelies.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.